Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Terran Baseball with TGN. Welcome fellow cultists. This is my Diablo 3 playthrough on Inferno mode, so let us get started. I'm rolling a one-hand shield Barbarian here, going in with my Frenzy ability. So during the course of this playthrough, I want to show you a few things. First of all, I want to show you that Inferno is indeed survivable if you actually know how to gear right, how to pick your skills, and how to actually pick your fights, because there are some fights that you might not want to pick, especially in the later acts of Inferno. Act 1 is already a high increase in DPS on your character, a high increase in difficulty, and it only gets harder from there on, so you need some careful planning, you need some careful thinking, and you need to be on your toes all the time. So here we go, first act playthrough. If you guys like it, we'll continue. If you don't like it, go to hell! Oh, yeah, well, that's where that's actually where noobs go. The noobs go to hell. The cool guys, they play Inferno. So, skipping all of that stuff, because most of you have already seen it. If not, go buy the game and play it. Yes, this is killing business in several ways at once. Does that guy have anything for me? Okay, well, whatever. That reminds me, there is one thing I don't like right now, and that is we're starting a new run, so let's, I was about to say let's stash all of that, but on second thought, let us disenchant all of that. Okay, much better now. So, let's put that in here, check the options real quick, sound, well, let's give this a little bit more volume, shall we? Okay. Also, one more important thing to know, if you guys don't know it yet, I will show you. Elective mode, very important. That lets you bind any kind of skill on any button, so you don't have to go with those crazy predetermined, sets. Okay, so let's talk to Leah. Hi Leah, bye Leah. And we go to talk to Captain Rumford at the gate to New Tristram. So, moving out, moving along, my friendly Bavarian Barbarian, who is actually a Tauren in hiding. I'm a Tauren Barbarian. Okay, hi Captain, bye Captain. Oh my god, they're attacking the barricade! Well, better attack them back, shall we? So, going in with Frenzy and killing these guys.
There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Okay, Wretched Mothers. That's something I've never heard. 256 DPS. What's your guys' take on that?
Let us hurry.
On top of your head, 250 DPS, Act 1 Inferno, what do you do with that thing? The right answer is of course disenchant it immediately. You will not have a prayer on Inferno difficulty with a weapon like that. And one second guys, this is a little bit too loud for me, and I want you to actually hear me talk and not get a headache from all the splintering and killing and fighting. Alright, that Tristan Militia, let's loot him. Oh, nothing in there, what a surprise. Okay, Warcry coming up with impunity. That will give me a nice 50% resistance increase. I'm also rolling 3% life leech now, and that was a mistake. So guys, if you are comparing two items, one has life leech and the other one has life on hit. Let's say the item has 500 life on hit, or 3% life leech. 3% life leech sounds good, but you need to know that on Inferno difficulty, your life leech actually gets limited by a lot. 80% to be exact. So that 3% life leech isn't really as good as it might sound. Always go for life on hit if you are prepared to regenerate some health with that life on hit. And maybe go for 1000 if possible. I mean, even 500 is already something.
These unholy creatures can rest now.
So I took down the Wretched Mothers. There is a dank cellar with hopefully something in it. Oh, a Quill Beast. So let's take him down. Now you guys know that my equipment right now is already, well, slightly farmed from Act 1 Inferno, so and of course farmed with the auction house. I mean, there is no way around it. If you're trying to build up a good inventory, a good set of weapons, you need to basically buy some items off the auction house, because you're not going to find them otherwise. There's just no way around it. Hello, Ravens. Hello.
Diablo himself
Yes.
walked this place.
And I myself once walked this place. Back in the good old days. Diablo 1. Ah. Hello, my friends. Stay a while and listen. Good old Deckard Cain will be standing right here at this crazy little fountain. There was Griswold's smithy with all the overpriced stuff, and there was an inn, I think, over there. Ah, well, good times, good times. There is the waypoint, and we can go back to New Tristram. Yes, guys, I realize I'm doing a speedy run, but that is intentional because we don't want to linger for too long. Do we? No, we don't. We want to see some action, and we want to see some good fights against blues and elites and rare packs, and that is what we will have.
What of your father?
What if your father? Well, he is the Dark Lord of the Sith. Oops, wrong movie. Okay. Militia Adria's hut, which was a lot closer to the good old village back in the olden days. There is Captain Dalton, the former captain of the guard. We will just release him from his torment. Let's see if we can actually kill him before he has his first ice wave. There's the ice wave, and there's the guy down. And let's get frozen. Show the guy the cold shoulder. Okay. Hi, Leah. Bye, Leah. That is going to become a signature move of mine. Let's see, what do we find? 531 DPS two-hand. Nope. 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 And also nope. So far, so good in an amulet with an empty socket, level 59. An amulet that does absolutely nothing at level 59. Yes, if you're saying, where's logic in that? Well, I concur, there is no logic in that, it's just stupid. But, again, it's a new game, so little things like that will happen. All in all, guys, I think Diablo 3 is a great game. Even in front difficulty, even as unfair as it is sometimes. You will see that if you keep at it and if you go ahead and improve your character bit by bit, you will have an easier time every day until up to a point where you basically just breeze through the content. So, this is where a fallen star fell. So, let's see. Hello, zombies. Doing some chandelier antics to kill those guys, well, whatever. Let's just let them stay there. And if you're doing item runs, this is exactly what you do. You basically just go ahead, put on your movement speed boots, and just run through it in search for elite enemies or anything that looks like it is worthy prey. Because that stuff right here, that stuff is garbage. Okay, that is worthy prey. Revenue's dead. 4 group. Okay. So, how do we kill these guys? Let's just check their stats. Avenger, knockback, arcane enchanted, and fast. That is a bitch. There's a fortune shrine that will give you a little bit more loot. And how to deal with these guys? Well, pretty simple. First of all, don't get cornered. Bad choice. Second of all, watch for the arcane beams. Third of all, use your cooldowns. Wrath of the Berserker, here we go. Yes, there was a 100k crit. As I said, I'm slightly farmed. Not completely farmed, but slightly farmed. You wilt against my blows. And there we go, everything's dead and I'm still standing. That's how the Barbarian does it. Just gonna ignore that beam right here. It's not doing so much damage. But guys, if you think I'm having a too easy of a time right now, I'm currently playing Act 2 and a little bit of Act 3, and that beam right there, if I had run through that in Act 3, I would have been dead. So there's a lot of damage in this game that can actually be avoided if you try and dodge it. Every time my girlfriend said that, she didn't ask for help. That was a bad one. Gonna get smacked in the head. Hey guys, why guys? Open the door. Macht hoch die Tür, die Tür macht weit, der TTB, der naht in Herrlichkeit. So. And the funny thing is, you will never know what I just said. Okay, so let's go in there and take down these skeletons. Hey, there's a brutal ring. And a socketed amulet. What is this? Do I look like a jeweler or what? Only jewels that I have are in my pants. Okay, there is the head cleaver. Just take those guys down. Keep your shouts up. keep your defensive cooldowns up, regardless of the class. Of course, as a Barbarian, I will go ahead and say that Warcry with impunity is something you almost must have on that difficulty, unless your gear is so ridiculously high that you basically can go without it. Then of course go with damage, but for starters, guys, go defensive. It's the only way to actually live to fight another day. That is basically what we're going for. Follow me to Tristram. Yeah, Uncle Connery, we're following you to Tristram. And here we go, talking to Leah again. Uncle, you're alive! Yes, of course he's alive, I saved him. Okay, and let us go up there to Hadric Eamon. By the way, if you're looking for dyes, that guy sells a lot of them. Sometimes these inventories change. My favorite right now is the black dye. I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed that these colors are actually too bright for my tastes. I mean, look at that. Even the black stuff is actually rather gray than black. That's basically the ultra black dye, and it's still grayish in color. By the way, if you're wondering how to zoom in, it's the Y key, or the Z on the German keyboards. Okay, Settle of the Damned. We are going to do what every husband's fantasy is at least once in his life. We are going to go ahead and kill the wife. Finally shut her up. No more nagging. This time, it's over. Of course, you should never actually physically harm your wife. But, let's face it, some of us have already thought about it. And of course not done it. Oh dear. Will you shut up already and drop some loot? Yes, it is a kindness, exactly. Especially if you look at that. Zombies. Bam, there we go. She's gone. And we got another quest. We need to go ahead and find the tomb that holds the Skeleton King's crown, the Undead Crown, one of the best items in Diablo 1, and one of the only ones that actually had life leech on them. And it was a unique item. But guys, I'd say this is enough for now. We are going to go ahead and do a little cut here, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to dislike this video if you want to show me some appreciation and be part of the cult. Also, I encourage you to go ahead and visit the TGN forums. We have a TGN section there. Until later. Peace out. Bye bye. Tschüsschen.